Kuzambo everyone, hello Garlu, welcome to the final match of Women's Tri-Nation Cup 2025 that Bhutan is hosting for the very first time. We bring you this match live straight from the iconic stadium of Bhutan, the home ground for all the national teams of Bhutan, Chanlimitang Stadium. This is the final game of the Women's Tri-Nation Cup 2025 that Bhutan is hosting for the very first time. The final match will be played between Team Bhutan, the home team, versus the visitors, Team Malaysia. A quick recap, but before that, we'll give you the starting lineup of both the teams. So Bhutan, they go with no change in the starting lineup like they started off this series. The starting lineup stays unchanged. Sangeeta Monga, jersey number 1 in goal, the Super Women. Jersey number 5, Sukmaya Gale. Jersey number 16, Doji Idron. Jersey number 12, Jamyang Chodan. Jersey number 8, Diki Yangden. Jersey number 15, Soram Chodan, aka Soram Chunku. Jersey number 14, Swing Haden. Jersey number 13, Sunita Rai. Jersey number 9, the highest, the top goal scorer of Bhutan in the women's category with 11 goals, Diki Hazum. Then the prolific team captain leading the team yet again, Pema Chodan Tsewing, jersey number 6. As for the visitors starting lineup, Team Malaysia have fielded in 2 new players who are getting their starting spot today. So in goal, as usual, jersey number 23, Nurul Azureen Mazlan. Jersey number 22, Nur Ainsia. Jersey number 17, Nur Safika Jakia. Safika is in the starting lineup. Then jersey number 7, Jasia Chumilis. JJ is in the starting lineup as well. Jersey number 13, Muhammad Sani. Jersey number 19, Anjani Lamsin. Jersey number 3, Kadios Wana. Jersey number 18, Amira Abdul. Jersey number 10, their prolific, most experienced team captain, Stiffy Search Corps. And jersey number 2, Juliana Barbak. So jersey number 18 and jersey number 17 are starting in this game. And we have our top scorer in the men's category, none other than Tencho Gelton, making his presence out here in the stadium to show his love and support for the women's national team, along with his wife and his family members. He is out here to witness and support this historic moment, especially for Bhutan's women team. If they win with more than 2 goals, they will be the champion of this Tri-Nation series. The quick recap, they drew with Hong Kong in the first match, and Malaysia lost to Team Hong Kong 2-1 in the second match. This is the final game of the Tri-Nation series. I'm your commentator, Tenzin Tile, and me with my media team, we bring you this match live straight from Chanlimitang Stadium. Stay tuned for 90 minutes of regular time action as well as few additional minutes. It is guaranteed that this is a high intensity game. Both the teams are looking to end this tri-series in a high and positive note, but Team Bhutan has everything to gain. This will be a historic moment, especially in women football in Bhutan. If Team Bhutan wins with more than 2 goals, they will be crowned victorious and the champions of this Tri-Nation series that Bhutan is hosting for the very first time. As the players are marching in down the tunnel, let me give you a quick information on what the FIFA rankings are in regard of these 2 teams. So the current FIFA ranking of Team Bhutan is there on 172. Comparing it to the FIFA ranking of Team Malaysia, they are 102 in the women's FIFA ranking. So the highest Bhutan women's FIFA ranking had been was 113, which was in March 2017, and the highest for Team Malaysia was 69. another moment of solidarity, unity out here. We can see the players adorning that black symbol on their right arm because there has been an unfortunate event. Ching Yangden lost her mother, so the team is unifying and paying their respect and their sincere condolences to the deceased. So this is what the game brings out: the love for the game, love for each other, unity, solidarity, being there for each other, especially in this kind of adversity. So they have the jersey number 7 respecting in honor of their player Turing, who lost her mother, and they are coming unifying to pay their respect and honor and their sincere condolences for the departed. So, and the two team captains, Pemachudin Swing and Stiffy of Team Malaysia, exchanging some handshakes and ready to give their best for the nation. So both the teams are led by foreign coach, the head coach of Team Bhutan, Coach Kim Tain from Korea, South Korea, and the head coach of Team Malaysia, Joel Corneli from Brazil. Yet their dedication and hard work to the team had been immense, especially in the pre-match press conference, as both the head coach expressed their gratitude and their hard-working team's effort, especially in this campaign. Ahead of this game, both the teams are preparing for their AFC Women's Asian Cup qualifiers, which they will be playing in June. Bhutan is drawn in a group with teams like Singapore, Lebanon, Iran, and Jordan. They will be playing their qualifiers in June in Jordan. As for Team Malaysia, they have their AFC Women's Asian Cup qualifiers in June at Tajikistan, wherein they will face the likes of Tajikistan, North Korea, and Palestine. We are just few seconds away from this historic match in the history of women football in Bhutan. Bhutan are playing for the very first time with Team Malaysia in this Tri-Nation Cup. If they win with a 2-goal margin, they will be victorious and termed the champions of this Tri-Nation series. And with this, the game kicks off. Maybe both the teams were a bit too excited to kick off the game, so they didn't hear the whistle. The kickoff will restart. Cheers number 15, Sarah, the striker of Team Malaysia, goes again. And this time, it is the correct kickoff. Early chance. Aline coming forward. Cheers number 15, Sarah, with that first shot of the game. Goes over the bar. She did mention in the pre-match press conference that their team is going to give all and go offensive and attack. Likewise, Team Bhutan, their team captain, the goalkeeper, and the head coach who came for the pre-match press conference also mentioned that this time they're playing more offensive, because they had chances in the first match that they couldn't capitalize on. The defensive work, superb. They needed some auto fine-tuning in the attack. Team Malaysia with those early on through passes. Looking for jersey number 15, Sarah Anissa, who has been playing for 3 years in this national team representing her country. She has got 1 goal as well. Can she find a second today? It is a battle between the Dragon Girls and the Malayan Tigresses. Another shot goes wide. Sangeeta there to make sure It doesn't roll inside the net. She has managed to keep a clean sheet. So both the teams going into this game, Team Bhutan, regarding the cards, Team Bhutan have 0 cards. No one got booked or cautioned. As for Team Malaysia, the story is a bit different. The jersey number 22, Aline or Nur Ansar did get booked in the 23rd minute of the first game against Hong Kong. She has a yellow card. So if the scores ties up, then it will go to the goals conceded. Chance down the left for Ishibida. Managed to get a cross inside, blocked away the first corner of the game. She's number 19, Ishibida, another prolific player in the senior women's national team, playing for RTC Women's FC in the Women's National League for her club. She has had 13 caps, playing her 7th year. Dickie Youngden behind the ball. Goes shot. There's a pull. Dikil Hazam gets it back. Pema Chodden trying to get a shot in. Dikil Hazam, another shot. Players appealing for a handball inside the penalty box. No whistle. Sukmaya gets it to Sonam Chodden. Space. Sonam Chodden looking to get a shot in. Goes wide. An ambitious shot indeed. Hazam gets it back. Pema Chodden. There was the chance. Referee had the right decision. It hit the shoulder of Steffi Sachkwar, the team captain of Team Malaysia. The right decision. Chance now. Sarah. It's a 2v1. Flag has stayed down. Fazira with that cross end. Sangeeta punched it away. Another clearance down the line. Team Malaysia really pressuring, mounting up pressure to the defense line. Sangeeta tested early on. Prefers to go long. There was a scare for the Bhutanese crowd, especially all the supporters gathered out here. Joel Corneli, the head coach of Team Malaysia on the sideline, knows that was a good opportunity for his team to draw first blood. Jamyang cleared off. Barak. Diklazum dropping down. Did well, plays it in the middle. Sonam Chodden has space, shifts down the right. Brilliantly done. Jameng Chodden, ample of space. Gets her head up. Trying a long range pass. Still Jameng Chodden. Dickie Youngden. Gets the long range pass. No runner up there. Singladen, another quick-based player of Team Bhutan. Azreen directing her players to make some space and run. Prefers to go long. Caught it between two pink shirts. Looking for Sarah. Brilliant pass. Brilliant run. Ishibida. Two pink shirts inside the box. Sliding tackle. Good defensive work from Barak. Another corner from Team Bhutan. Both the teams have indeed worked on their attacking lineups. Ishibida trying to chop it in with her left foot. Brilliant defensive work from Juliana Barek. It is Sonam Chodden behind the ball this time. Sonam Chodden lifts it up, straight to goal. Azreen had to knock that off. It was heading straight in. Got it back. Another cross inside. It was Sunita this time. Sukmaya way off her line, coming forward. Miss pass. Throw in for the Dragon Girls. There was the corner taken. Was heading in as Zureen punched it off. Sarah, brilliantly done down the right hand side, trying to get it back to Sarah. Jamyang, Sangeeta caught that clearance at the end. Ayuna lets it go for a throw in. Wana on the ball, takes the throw in quick. JJ, brilliant pass, unmarked. Chase number 22, Aline. Brilliant defensive work yet again from Sukmaya Gale. Turing. There's the sliding effort. Wins it for Team Malaysia. Tiki Yangden. Good first touch, got it to Sonam Chodden. Down the right, looking for Pema Chodden Swing, the team captain. Racing to get there. Cleared off by Wana. We have supporters coming out here in numbers and a few more joining them through the gate, showing solidarity and supporting the flaggers up. Maybe there was a handball down there. Assistant referee picks up the flag. Malaysia putting in 2 new faces in the starting lineup compared to how they started the first game. Team Bhutan unchanged 11. This time they seem to be attacking more indeed, with more numbers up in front, but they are being caught with those long range passes, especially in the counter attack movements. Intan Sarah Nisa Sulkafli, cheers number 15, the striker, using her pace, creating problems early on for the defense line. Sarah keeps the ball possession, goes back. Gets it to Barak. There was the challenge from Turing. Throw in for Team Malaysia. Aline, brilliant skill, no black shirt there. Swing, given away. Looking for Sarah, who was making that parallel run. Another wasted pass up in front. Sangeeta had been kept busy on the early on minutes, yet she is enjoying some solidarity, like solitude on the post with no attacks in those 2 minutes. Tiki gets it to Sukmaya. Another long range pass. Dikil Hazam making that run. Azureen dropping down. Dikil Hazam, can she keep it inside? Yes, she does. On the line, looking for support inside the box. Another brilliant defensive work. Bhutan with the ball possession yet again. Sonam Chodin. Brilliant pass. Flag goes up. There was a miscommunication between Tuing and Yishibida. If Yishibida could have made that run, would have been onside. Tekil Hazum, glorious run. Kept that in play. Looking for support. Support arrived late. She had to delay a bit. And lost possession. Azreen was dropping down. She had been playing a high line in the first game, but it was a different story out here. Aline plays it back. Miss pass. Ishibida. Wall pass unsuccessful. Stiffy. Interception. Flag has stayed down. This time Ishibida clear down the left. Two pig shirts in the box. There's the cross. Support arriving from behind. Pima shouldn't swing a bit late, but she has kept that on her feet. Gets it back. Lets it go for a corner. Another promising attacking moment for Team Bhutan. She couldn't capitalize, but they did win a corner kick. The attacking moments of both the teams, certainly an atmosphere to savor. The third corner of the game in favor of Team Bhutan. Tiki Yangden behind the ball. Playing for RTC Women's FC in the Women's National League in Bhutan. For a club, goes short. Premature swing. Gets it back. Tiki, first time cross inside. An acrobatic effort from Dikil Hazum. Couldn't get it on target. Goal kick for the Malayan Tigresses. There was the effort. Sudden cleared off by Stiffy. Three black shirts lurking from behind. Sangeeta. Had massive saves in the first match against Hong Kong. Especially those 1v1 saves and stops. Premature swing. Sonam Chodin wins it back. Still Sonam Chodin. Brilliant pass between two black shirts. Time for cross. Gets it correct. Dikil Hazum, heavy touch. Couldn't place it down to get a shot away. But that was brilliant football from the Dragon Girls. Aline forced to go back. Azreen clears it off. 15 minutes, half an hour on the clock of regular time. Dikil Hazum, the top scorer of women category in Bhutan, 11 goals already. Can she get her 12th out here? Only time will tell. Stay tuned to find out. Throw in taken quick. Ishibida. Some twists and turns. Given away. Aline wins it back. Good block from Tuing. There's number 14 off Team Bhutan. Juliana Barek to right back. Super defending out here until now. Sonam Chodin goes all the way back to Sangeeta. Sangeeta playing a high line. Another long range pass. No teammate at the receiving end. Sarah, clear. Took her time. Took the right decision to get it to Aline. Her striker was in an offside position. Aline decided to go straight for goal. Got it straight to Sangeeta. There's the flick. Read well by Stiffy. Another attacking. Brilliant pass. Aline. Couldn't get that connection well. Sarah was inside waiting for the ball. Ishbida. Azreen. The pressing off the Dragon Girls have been impressive. Wins it back. Pimachurin swing down the right. Try to cut it in. Wana defended pretty much well. That's the fourth corner of the game. All four corners went in favor of the Dragon Girls. That shows that they are mounting up in front more offensively. The Kyangden behind the ball yet again. Plays shot. The routine. Suramchodon outside the box. Gets an ultimate shot. Azreen Brit upset with her defense. Giving space to Sonam Chodon to take that shot from the edge of the penalty area. Wonderful effort. Couldn't get it on target. Another long range pass. No runners. Good use of her physical ability, Sarah. Got intercepted at the end. There was the push. A clean way of putting your body in the way and shielding the ball. Chunku. Timely interception from Twing. Premature in Twing now. Lifting it up. Gets it to Digil Hazum. Has support in the form of Ishibida. Got it down perfectly. Moves away. Ishibida now. Still Ishibida inside the box. Twist and turns. Another delay in delivering. And there is Juliana Barak yet again. She has been tested and put into action several times, and she had lived up to those occasions. Another timely interception from Juliana Parak, giving away the fifth corner of the game in favor of Team Bhutan. The Dragon Girls enjoying 5 corner set pieces, yet they haven't been able to make anything happen. Can this be the time? Diki Tuing manages to get a right foot shot way over the crossbar, goes wide. We can see the high press of the Dragon Girls. That's why Azreen is a bit hesitant on playing shot. And the defense line, they're not building up from the back, yet they prefer to go long. Same scenario for Team Bhutan as well. The Dragon Girls preferring to go long. Both the teams playing more attack mode out here. Sarah gets it to Fazira. Fazira inside the box, brought down, no whistle. Faziwa still on the ground. There did seem to be some challenge, but I think it wasn't enough to be called for a spot kick. Referee in a really good position to see that. Signals Faziwa to get up. It's fortunate that she didn't get a booking if that was thought to be seen as a simulation by the referee. There did seem to be a bit of a contact with Jamyang, but pretty much wasn't enough to be called for a spot kick. Faziwa back on her feet. Sarah. Moving away, Aline. Doji Don. Another good defensive work. Sarah putting her body in the line. Doji Don brought down. Referee says play continues. Aline down the right. Sonam Chodhan now in the midfield area. Brilliant pass to the Hazam. Ishibida in clear way. Ishibida now has space on the edge of the penalty area. Can she get a shot inside? Yes, she does. And there is the first goal for Team Bhutan. It is Ishibida on the scoreline. Super assist from Sonam Chodhan. She had made her way into that clear space. Rejoicing out here, all smiles, running straight to their head coach Kim. It is Team Bhutan, the Dragon Girls, who draws first blood out here at Chanlemetang. Jersey number 19, Ishibida on the score sheet. Placed it up in front, got in, Stevie running from behind to catch her. Ishibida had the better of that. Caught past Azrain, who couldn't keep it out. There is the first goal. It was Dekil Hazam with that crucial assist between two black shades. Brilliantly done. Ishibida driving it through. Left foot shot. Hits the back of the net. Team Bhutan in front. Dragon Girls are roaring out here at Chanlemetang in their very own backyard. One for Ishibida. One for the Dragon Girls. Team Bhutan 1, Malaysia trailing behind. 24 minutes into this game. Can they get a reaction that they would anticipate? Can they keep the momentum going? Ishibida yet again. There's the pass. Sunita making that run. Another corner. That is the sixth corner of the game. All six corners caught in favor of Team Bhutan. Final 20 minutes of regular time on the clock. Team Bhutan are in front. Ishibida's goal separating the two teams as of now. Diki getting that routine yet again. Pimachodan sliding effort gets it to Diki. Sonam gets across his side. 3 pink shirts in. The ball did go in, but that wouldn't count. The flag was already up for an offside. There's the first foul of the game in favor of the Malayan Tigresses. There was the challenge, Jamyang on Sarah. Brought her down. Good call from the referee. Team Malaysia has been behind in the first game as well, but they did pull an equalizer. They have come from behind and scored. So they may be able to do it again. Chance inside. There's the cross, Sangeeta. Got it to safety. Ayuna was back to Ayuna. Ika. Fazira gets it to Aline. Could cut back. Left foot delivery inside. There's the header. Had to make her body positioning a bit well, but her effort was up to mark. Sangeeta with that powerful goal kick, straight to goal, straight to Azreen. Sarah making that run. Still Sarah, Sangeeta, Sarah slots it in, and Sarah has got her name on the score sheet. There's the equalizer, a comeback story to tell if they get another goal. But this is Intan Sarah Nisa Zulkafli, choose number 15. They have pulled an equalizer back, celebrates with her teammate. I did mention that Team Malaysia did come back from behind and equalize in the first game. They have done it again out here. It just took them 5 minutes to get the equalizer back to their striker, Sarah. She was making run from behind two pink shirts. Defender Sukmaya beaten on the edge of the penalty. Sarah poked it in with her left foot. Waited for the ball to get in to celebrate. And there is choose number 15, Sarah, who has got her second international goal in her name. An intense game indeed out here. We saw the opening goal in the 24th minute and the equalizer out here in the 29th. Only 5 minutes apart. Team Malaysia 1, Team Bhutan 1. Both the teams leveled out here at John Lemitang. There was the first goal scorer from the Dragon Girls, Ishibida. Tiglazum. Ishibida. Flag has stayed down. Sarah coming back to defense now. Good cross inside. Pimachodin trying to get a header. Couldn't get that connection at the end. There's a challenge. No whistle. Ishibida was coming from behind. Would have been offside if she did touch that. Final 14 minutes on the clock. It only took 5 minutes for the Malayan Tigresses to get that equalizer through their striker, Sarah Azreen. Bit of a miscommunication between the defense line of Team Bhutan and that equalizing goal that they conceded. Yet there is a lot to play for out here. The scoreline as of now: Dragon Girls 1, the Malayan Tigresses 1. Team Bhutan advancing. Ishibida. The flag has gone up for offside. She is looking for a brace, her second goal. A really good reaction from the visitors to Malaysia after they conceded that first goal. "32 minutes of regular time gone. Both the teams have found the back of the net on one occasion. The referee exchanging some words with the team captain Stiffy. Maybe to do with some kit adjustment. Smiles it off. Stiffy. Brilliantly done. Gets it up for Sarah, who's brought down. No whistle. She's still on the ground. Play continues. Jamyang on the ball now. Bhutan. Sunita drops down. Gets it back to Jamyang. Trying to lift it off for Pemachurin swing. Couldn't get it at the receiving end. Sarah seems like she did get hit on the back of her back. Seems a bit hurt with her back. There was the challenge. Ball was in the air. 50-50 ball. Maybe there was a bit of a contact with the knee of Toji Eton with Sarah, the goal scorer for the Malayan Tigresses. She's receiving some medical assistance as of now. Hopefully she can continue. She has been creating some problems. There was the first goal of the game, which came through Ishibida. The pass was superbly brilliant, and that finish, clinical. All smiles from the pink shirts, the Dragon Girls, and there was the equalizer. Could have defended well, but maybe some miscommunication and Sangeeta out of a line. Sarah caught it right, executed that, and pulled the equalizer. With this, the Malayan Tigresses have come from behind and equalized in 2 occasions. They were behind in the Hong Kong game as well, wherein Sharon Fung scored in the 24th minute. In that match, it was Tiffy, their team captain, who pulled another amazing header goal from the corner in the 39th minute, pulling an equalizer. It has been a similar situation out here, similar scenario, where Malaysia, Sarah, placing her hand on her back, seems a bit hurt, in agony. Hopefully she can continue. Final 10 minutes. Brilliant pass yet again to Malaysia on attack. Down the left. The delivery was a bit out of mark. There was another black shirt arriving to slot it home. The cross straight to Sangeeta. Another goal scoring opportunity. Gone to waste. Sunita with the delivery inside. Dicky flicks it back. Ishibida placing it behind. There's the shot from Tiwing. Gone wide. Sringladen had another glorious opportunity. Ishibida placing it behind. Swing caught the shot away, couldn't keep it on target. Fazira has shifted to the right hand side now. She started from the left. That's the fluidity, the versatility of the players. They can play various positions. Sarah back on the field, gets the shot on target, couldn't get past Sangeeta. Hazm, brilliant tummy swing, lifting it up. Two pink shirts running from behind. Jamyang charging forward. There was the clearance. Throw in for the Dragon Girls. Pimachudin swing down the line. Sunita. Tekil Hazm. Sanam Chodin. Faint touch. Ref has stopped the game. Maybe a head injury down there. Malayan player still on the ground. There was the challenge. It is Aline in discomfort. The medical team making sure she is fine and fit to continue this game. She has had a decent game out here, combining with her attacks along with Sarah and Fazira, the three up in front. The supporters of the Dragon Girls have come out here in massive numbers. They are here making sure their voices are heard by the Dragon Girls, who did mention that home support is vital, especially when they play at home and go up against some prominent teams. Aline being escorted out. Another through pass. Ishibida arriving. Another brilliant defensive work from Uliana Barek. She has been kept busy most of the games. She has lived up to it. Seventh corner of the game. Team Malaysia has given away 7 corners. Yet Team Bhutan hasn't been able to make the most out of those 7 corners. Good ball inside. Stiffy with that clearance. The tallest among that group. Sukmaya shifting in the central defense role. Heavy touch from Sonam Chodin. Cleared off by JJ. Josiah Shumilis. JJ, another experienced player, 17 years representing a country. Final 3 minutes of regular time on the clock with few additional time. Juliana Barek is on the ground right now. She is in discomfort. Maybe some problem with her quad, the quadriceps or hamstring maybe. Seems in agony down there. Medical team arriving to assist and assess how concerning that injury might be. Juliana Barek had been crucial. There's the players on the bench for Team Bhutan. The squad depth is massive. They're ready to come on and contribute to the team. Juliana Barek is back on her feet. She is ready to come on. The goalkeeper coach, Silva, down there, looks concerned, worried, and determined for the Dragon Girls. The hard-working staff on the bench for Team Bhutan. Sukmaya looking for Ishibida, who was making that run. Swingbida, brilliantly done, lifts it up for Ishibida again, down the left-hand side. Keeps it alive. It is Barak yet again with that interception. With that, that is the 8th corner of the game. All 8 corners have gone in favor of Team Bhutan. Diki behind the ball. Regular routine, gets it to Sonam Chodin. Pema Chodin gets it to Sonam Chodin. Slipped. Aline driving forward. Caught interceptor Dikil Hazam. Sonam Chodin brought down after that follow through. We will have an additional of 5 minutes on the clock. Again, any of the team get a goal and put their team up in front. Azreen, Aline in the middle. Brilliant pass. Fazira couldn't get it on the first drop. Doji Don had the clearance on Chunku. Lifting it up for Sunita. Couldn't get it there. Timely interception. Aline trying a through pass. Sarah was making that run. Timely interception yet again from Doji Don. Sonam Chodin trying an outside foot pass. Got intercepted. Sukmaya keeping it alive. Time is running out. They need to get their lead back. There's the ball. Dikil Hazum gets it to Ishibida, who has left it. Maybe she anticipated that for an offside. Swing. Place it down the line to Ishe. Still Ishe. Another well-defended scenario from Juliana Barek. She has been kept busy most of the time in this opening half. She has got the upper hand. Challenge. Somchoden, referee hit, and could have been a good opportunity, but With this crowd, you can't even blame the referee. Fair play in favor of Team Bhutan. Lifts it up, Imachudin swing, in goal. Couldn't get a shot away. Well defended at the end by Wana. Throw in. Final 2 minutes. Sarah making that brilliant run from behind, using her pace. Though U-turn did well, took the right decision, placing it back for Sangeeta. Mispass Sunita, place it back for Sonam Chodin. There are 3 runners inside. Azureen coming off her line, collecting that calmly. Final few seconds on the clock. JJ, Sarah, Faziwa making that run. She was eyeing on the assistant referee before making that run. Unfortunately, the flag has gone up. Faziwa caught offside. Tikil Hazm. Brilliant touch. Sunita coming from behind. Azureen. Another important interception. Sunita almost managed a toe poke to get it inside. Throw in taken quick. They keep placing bad. Jamyang taking her time. Cross inside. Stiffy. Headed it away. Sonam going straight for goal. An ambitious shot indeed with her head. Could have been one of header goals that would have been written in the history books. Azreen. Ayuna. Sarah. Brilliant first touch. Moves inside the box. No support. Support arriving from behind. There's the shot. A beautiful goal. Left curler with her left foot. It is jersey number 22. Aline or Nur Ainsia Murad, who caught it on her first shot with her left foot. Curled it inside. Brilliant work for Sarah indeed. Cuts it back. Took her time. And there is Aline arriving from behind, placing it perfectly on the right side of the goalkeeper. She knows what it means for her and the team. Glorious effort from Sarah, glorious attempt, and a super, absolutely wonderful goal from jersey number 22, Nur Ainsia Murad, aka Aline, getting her name on the score sheet. The Malayan Tigresses have come from behind right at the end of the first half. 1 for Aline, 2 for the Malayan Tigress. That is the final action before the first half break. Easily one of the greatest goals we have seen in the Stride Nation out here at John Limitang. Jersey number 22, No Ainsia Murat, aka Aline, getting her name on the score sheet. Halftime scoreline. Team Bhutan, the Dragon Girls 1. And the Malayan Tigresses, Team Malaysia 2. Stay tuned, more actions to come, more goals to come. Looking at how both teams are playing more offensive, more attack. It is indeed a pleasure to watch this game out here at John Limitang. Thank you everyone, catch you after the break. Look the Karmachanga Jable Jege se Junila Kadiche.
Sukati, rangi moto sujud mana? Telen, ya Bhutan Telecom gisa. Rangi simli, rangi details jadi rangi na lekono. Kishramush, ngapalya chura simli. Ubi chemri na kuchme. Telen chemri simli se chura na tuwa lemo chudi tuka. Eh, ya ya. 대개 4G, 4나 3G 시그널이 탑재되어 있는데 나오기에 4G, 4 yana nice sonrası sadece ve 3G signali tabdigi için tatara beating counter'ın üzerinde 4G'li operating substitution alanı.
And with that, the second half kicks off. Team Bhutan, the Dragon Girls, are trailing behind. There's a foul on Pimachudin. Sarah apologetically did get caught on her left foot. Doju done. Through pass, cleared off. There hasn't been any changes. Hishbida gets across inside. Sunita keeps it in play. Gets through her defense line. Couldn't get past the other defense. There's number 3, Wana. Playing defensive work. Nova saw Jordan expecting a foul down there. Referee seems like referee has given a corner for Team Bhutan. This is the 9th corner of the game, all in favor of Team Bhutan yet again. Dickey behind the ball, gets the cross in, a pink shirt got the header on. Dickey Youngton, edge of the penalty box, places it back, premature in swing, long range effort, over the crossbar. That was a good effort. Team Bhutan had been enjoying some goal scoring opportunities, yet they haven't been able to fully capitalize on that. There had been total of 9 corners in this game, and all 9 corners have been in favor of Team Bhutan. But the Malayan Tigresses have been doing superbly brilliant in their defense. Well, Sarah yet again using her pace from behind, trying to poke it inside. Sangeeta, crucial interception this time, denying Sarah from a second goal and Team Malaysia from getting 2-goal lead. There was the brilliant run. Sarah couldn't finish it off. Sangeeta in her way. That is the first corner of the game for Team Malaysia. Fazira behind the ball. Fazira lifts it up inside the box. Still in a dangerous position. Sangeeta got down. Sukmaya. Heavy touch given away. Big error. Sarah. Good first touch. Got in on the second. Inches away from hitting her second of the game. She is having the game. A brilliant one indeed. Strong play up in front for the Malayan Tigresses. Sarah is creating several problems for the defense line. Sonam Chodron was eyeing Pema Chodron swing to get that ball in. Sonam Chodron manages to get a shot, denied by the woodwork. Did Azurin get a touch on that? There was indeed a shot from outside the penalty box, hit with pace and power. Azurin caught off guard, but was denied by the woodwork. The 10th corner for Team Bhutan. There was the chance. The shot hit with precision. Couldn't get it on target though. Denied by the post. Sonam Chodron taking the 10th corner. Ball inside the penalty box. So many players around the ball. Pema Chodron swing. Couldn't get it on target. Azreen collects that. Team Malaysia in black and Team Bhutan in pink. Team Bhutan is trailing behind the Malayan Tigers had a comeback. Payment shouldn't swing. Senior most in the team. 23 caps, have been playing for 7 years, representing Bhutan. Leading her team out here in this Tri Nation series. Fazira couldn't get the through pass. Shouldn't. Fazira could back heel pass to Sarah. Payamira. Sarah, brilliant skill. Cross inside. Couldn't do any damage. Sagita. Dicky Youngden. Another miss pass. Sunita. Sunam Chodhan. Wonderful pass to Turing. Can she keep it in play? Yes, she does. Well defended. Throw in. There is the first substitution of the game. Jersey number 6. Pema Chodhan Turing, the team captain, is making way for jersey number 3, Turing Chodhan. The captain armband goes to another experienced player, Sangeeta. Pema Chodhan Turing did all she could, wasn't her day. Turing Chodhan.
Substitution for Team Bhutan. Jersey number 13, Cindy Dawar, is replaced by jersey number 11, Namgyal Dama. And jersey number 6, Pema Chodhan Cyril, is replaced by jersey number 3, Cyril Chodhan.
Another throw in. Still more than half an hour to play. Head coach of Team Bhutan, along with his interpreter, on the sideline, but concerned. Another beautiful pass for Ziwa. Poor first touch. Sarah collects that. Still Sarah. Backhill pass. JJ was making that run behind her. Sangeeta. Sangeeta with that powerful pass up in front. Dicky. Still Dicky Hazom. Namgedema had that final touch, but it couldn't come to fruition. Both Dicky Hazom and Namge were charging forward. Maybe a bit of a communication problem. Would have been another good opportunity for the Dragon Girls to pull an equalizer. Aline versus going up against Sukmaya. Brought down, no whistle. Play continues. JJ charging forward, using her pace. There's the cross. Sarah getting at the end of it. Couldn't direct it in. Seems like there had been a challenge. There was the cross from JJ. Sarah making that run, trying to get it in. There was a heavy clash between Sangeeta and Sarah on that final moment. Heavy clash. Physio signaling that Sangeeta can no longer play. The other teammates are signaling that she may be fine and fit to continue. Namgadema receiving some instructions on the sideline from head coach Kim. And there's the interpreter making sure all the right information gets to the players. Joel Cornelli, head coach of Team Malaysia, making sure he keeps track of the time. If Sarah had slotted that in, Bhutan would have had a lot of work to do. They already have, would have made it worse. Sarah seems in agony yet back on her feet. Sangeeta still receiving treatment. Maybe she had a cut on her lip. Physio tending to her. Sarah limping, yet she had been one of the fastest players on the pitch, creating havoc, especially on the defense line of the Dragon Girls. Jamyang trying to charge forward as soon as possible. Sonam Chodin gets it to Chodin. Sukmaya. Swing. The pressing scenario had reversed. Now the Malayan Tigresses are pressing forward. Good first touch from jersey number 17. Ika couldn't get it there. Sangeeta. Long range pass. Clearance. The clearance hit her own coach, smiled it away, hugged it out. Swana had a moment with her head coach in the game, almost knocking him off. Sarah battling. Aline, yet again, powering forward. Physical battle, this time it was Sukmaya who had the upper hand. Aline, maybe her body positioning was not right, brought down to the ground. Kept in play. Assistant referee says the ball was out. Still 29 minutes on the clock. Anything could happen. Foul. Oh, it was a throw-in for the Dragon Girls. Throw-in taken down the line. Yishibida cleared off by Barak. Twing. Another throw-in down the line. Twing behind the ball. Yishibida trying to fake it. Azreen gets it to safety. Azreen, long range goal clearance. Bhutan in attack through Namgadema. Amira kicking it out to safety. Namgadema. Taken quick. Jamyang. Cross inside. Azreen out of a line. Punched it off on the ground. Referee says there was a foul. Azreen still on the ground. It was a challenge between Dikil Hazam and Azreen. Azreen is in pain down there. Would have been another good opportunity to get an equalizer. Azreen hit the ball first. Dikil Hazam caught it on the follow-up. The squad depth on the bench had been massive. Ever ready to come on and contribute to the team. They look tense. Intan, Sarah, Nisa, Sulkafli. It's the jersey number 15, the main player up in front for the Malayan Tigresses. And a solid defense line led by their team captain, jersey number 10, Stiffy. Our very own, the midfield maestro, jersey number 15, Sonam Chodhan. It's denied by the woodwork, getting the equalizer and getting her first goal in this match. Azreen still on the ground. Another information for all the viewers, Bhutan under-20 girls are playing a friendly match down there at Saudi Arabia. This is the second friendly for the girls, the under-20 girls in Saudi Arabia. They played the first one and they won 3-0. As for the senior national football team, the men's category, Team Bhutan are playing a friendly match with Team Bangladesh, wherein a star player, Hamza Chaudhry, is featuring in Bangladesh national team. It will be a really good experience for the Dragon Boys down there. Azreen back on her feet. Given away. Sarah yet again. She is on fire today. Stayed onside. Fazira, left side. Brilliant skill. The tackle gone to waste. Another interception. There's the shot from the D area. There was the skill. Brilliantly done. The ankle breaker couldn't get it to fruition. The pressing culture has indeed reversed. Malayan Tigresses charging up in front. 2-3 players pressing, forcing the Dragon Girls to make those little errors. Dikil Hazam Still the Gilhazum giving in everything they've got. Players off the ground, girls. Another Malaysian player on the ground. Nuramira Abdul Rahman on the ground. It is her time to get some medical attention and make sure she is fine and fit to continue. Maybe a tactical approach, especially when the scoreline is 2-1 and time is running out. Players really need to put in that extra effort, especially in the dying minutes. Chamyang. Sarah wins it back, charging forward. This time, Doju turn. Caught a clearance. Throw in for Team Bhutan. They still have some time to get an equalizer. Their substitution for Malaysia, jersey number 13. Fazira making way for jersey number 11. Adriana. A winger for a winger. They are attacking.
Substitution for Team Malaysia, jersey number 13, Fazira is replaced by jersey number 11, Adriana.
Chance cross inside the Gilhazum. Namgadema has space. Could have gone for goal. She decided to get an assist instead. Another goal scoring chance. Gone. Yet it isn't gone completely. They have won another corner. The 11th corner for Team Bhutan. Namgadema had space. The Kyangden behind the ball. Corner inside the box. Still in the penalty box. Ishipita couldn't get that shot. Down the right hand side, flag has stayed down. Swing Choden. Still Swing Choden. Trying to cross that interception. Another corner. 12th corner. Tekilhazam, maybe she was going for a cross indeed. Stiffy had that interception. Team Bhutan really giving in everything they've got. This is the 12th corner of the game for Team Bhutan. Can they make this count? 20 minutes on the clock. Somchoden lifts it up. There's the chance. Tekilhazam did get the header but couldn't direct it inside. Goal kick. Stiffy cleared it off. Sarah making that run again. She has been lethal. Left foot effort over the crossbar. It was Aline with that ambitious effort from outside the D area. That went in, could have been easily one of the greatest goals. Namgildema. Early cross inside. The Gilhazam got it down on her foot. Couldn't get it on the second touch. That was another clear opportunity. Brilliant cross from Namgildema. Couldn't capitalize on that. Attacks are coming one after another from the Dragon Girls. There's the run from Sarah. Brilliantly done. Beating Sukmaya. Wonderful interception from Dojudon. The player was lurking in from behind to execute that. Lifts it up. Dekil Hazom. Azreen hesitating a bit, yet got it in the hands at the end. This is the final game of the Tri-Nation Series. For the very first time, Bhutan has hosted this. At the moment, Team Malaysia are in front. Another player on the ground and another substitution. Double substitution for Team Bhutan. Jersey number 12, Jaming Chodin makes way. Pema Kunzang Chuki is also going to get some minutes in this game. Final 17 minutes. There have been several changes from the home team. It is Ganga Gale, jersey number 17, and Pema Kunzang Choki, jersey number 20, making way, and they will get some minutes. And we have some fresh legs into this game in Team Bhutan. Can the Dragon Girls make this count? They have several fresh legs full of energy coming into this game. Azreen taking her own time. She knows time is running out and they are in a favorable position as of now. Zero. Couldn't get it. Namgildema on goal. Can she finish this? Namgildema! Another brilliant clearance from the defense line. Team Bhutan almost had the equalizer, inches away from slotting it in the back of the net, yet the defense work very crucial. Jersey number 18, Amira with that sliding effort. Phenomenal defensive work. Even Sergio Ramos would be proud of that clearance. Crucial, super crucial. Fans on their feet. Everyone thought that goal did go in for a moment. Yet, the defense line. Amira with that critical goal line clearance. Foul had been called for that challenge. Dojidon behind the ball. Time is running out. Team Bhutan really needs to give in everything they've got. Now the chance inside. Azreen. Maybe she did get hit on the follow through from jersey number 3, Ching Choden. She is on the ground now. Several Malaysian players have been falling on the ground. Seems the game is being intense. Seems to have been a contact. Maybe a slight one. Azreen covering her face. There was the opportunity for Namgadima. She did get an attempt, Azreen, and that clinical clearance from Amira. Bhutan still behind. All the supporters, all the players tensed, escalated on their feet. We have a substitution for Team Malaysia, jersey number 19. Ayuna coming off and making way for jersey number 20, Nina. An attacking player for an attack. Team Malaysia aren't going to defend, they are going full out on offense. Azreen back on her feet, adjusting her hijab. Another religious symbol for the Muslim players. Fans out here equally tensed. Final 12 minutes plus few additional minutes, considering all the time that has been gone in those. Medical team assessing Sarah brought down, back on her feet. She has been the main player until now. There was the challenge from Ganga Kale. Long through ball inside. There is the fresh leg, Adriana. Wins a throw in. Nina coming off the bench. Can she make an impact on a team who is in a really good position? Time is running out and their team is in the lead. Team Bhutan are trailing behind with 1 goal. Team Malaysia up in front with 2 goals from Sarah and Aline. Second corner for Team Malaysia. They got 1 in the first half. The second goal scorer, Aline, behind the ball. Got a beautiful goal from that assist from Sarah. Left foot. Adriana missed that first shot. Sukmaya. Aline keeps it alive. Aline with a beautiful skill. Cleared off. Long range pass. Brought down. Dikil Hazum. Gets it to Pema Kunzang. Sonam Chodin. Namgadema. Dikil Hazum. Still Dikil Hazum. Good footwork. Sonam Chodin. Gets it to the side. Ishibida inside the penalty box. Left foot shot. Hits the crossbar. Still in play. There was the tackle. The referee has shown a goal kick. Another wonderful effort. It was Ishibida denied by the crossbar this time. Almost pulling the equalizer back. If Bhutan loses this, Team Hong Kong China will be victorious with 1 win and 1 draw. Wonderful pass down the left-hand side. Ishibida, two pink shirts in the box, waiting for the delivery. Ishibida slipped, still got it back. Up against Juliana Barek. Cleared it off. Sukmaya. We have a huge turnout of supporters both on and beside the field, as well as people watching. 10,000 people are watching this match live on YouTube. There was the effort. Would have been a great equalizer if that did go in. We have more than 5,000 people gathered out here at Chan Limitang as well to witness this historic match. Bhutan are trailing behind. Final 7 minutes on the clock. Can they find an equalizer or maybe pull a comeback story to tell? Stay tuned. Ishibida. Heavy touch given away. Sarah gets it back. Adriana trying to get past Dojuden. Sukmaya clears it off. Final minutes. Team Malaysia tactically wasting as much time as they can. Sarah behind the ball. Goes for that long throw. Aline. Gets support to her right flank. Back to Aline. Sonam. Good turn. Lifts it up for Namgil Dema. Wonderful pass. An early cross again. Caught intercepted this time. The halftime scoreline was 2-1 and it stands as it was in the first half. The scoreline: Bhutan 1, Malaysia 2. Sarah coming from behind yet again and snatching that ball. A tackle from behind, brought down. Surely a foul. Sarah says she needs some medical attention. We will have another player featuring in. Jersey number 14, Sri Hudden will make way for jersey number 10, Sonam Hamu. An attacker for an attacker. Bhutan are also going all in offensive. Sarah still on the ground. Who caught the equalizer in the 29th minute. Brilliant run, super execution at the end. Slotted it home. Got the equalizer. She did play another part in the second goal as well with that clear assist. Intan Sarah Nisa Zulkafli, the main player in this game today. A goal and an assist on her name. 25 years. 3 years in the national team. Got a second international goal. Steffi, brilliant ball inside. Adriana couldn't keep it on the ground. Time is running out. Dragon girls really need to hurry up things. It's a do or die now, especially in the final dying minutes. Fatigue running in. Lactic acid building up. Muscles cramping. That's when players really need to show their perseverance and grit. Azreen off her line yet again. Ishibita up against Aline. The two goal scorers up against each other. Sonam. Sukmaya. Ishibita couldn't keep it in. Another substitution. This time it's for Team Malaysia. Jersey number 22 making way for jersey number 8. Dekia is coming in for Aline, the second goal scorer. There was the second goal. Sarah equally contributed with that assist. Aline, super strike. Fresh legs into the game for Team Malaysia as well. Through pass. Sarah couldn't read that well. Diki places it for Namgatima. Gets it up front, moves away from a defender. Cross inside. There was a pink shirt arriving from behind. It was Ishibida who could have slotted that in if that cross was a bit low. Great effort from Namgadema down the right hand side. Team Bhutan are trailing behind with 1 goal. Team Malaysia, the visitors, enjoying 2 goals, 1 goal lead. Time is in their favor. We will have final 8 minutes to play. Indeed, a do or die situation out here for the host team. Shibida, Sukmaya, no time to waste now. Sonam, good turn, lifts it up. Sonam Gitima, edge of the penalty box, places it back. Sonam Chudin, Sonam with another shot, cleared off by Stiffy, still in the box. There was the challenge. Sonam maybe in the process. She will be booked with that challenge. That's the first yellow card of the match. Goes to Sonam Chodin with that challenge on air. She did get caught on that challenge. Another Malayan player on the ground. Players are tired. They are getting all the lactic acid building up, fatigue running in. They have been running for more than 1 hour. Few players still exchanging words down there on the ground. Time and the scoreline is in favor of the visitors. Ika back on her feet. Seems okay. Final few minutes on the clock. Still more than enough time to pull an equalizer or for Team Malaysia to put this game to bed. Final minutes. The crowd in the stadium are erupting now in support of the Dragon Girls. Tekil Hazam, heavy touch. As Rain taking her own leisure time. This FIFA window, so many countries playing friendlies, Tri-Nations, and the Tri-Nation Team Bhutan is playing out here in the final match of the Women's Tri-Nation 2025. Bhutan versus Team Malaysia. Malaysia leading with 2 goals and Bhutan trailing behind with only 1. Sukmaya shielding it, successful. Wins the throw in. Charging forward now. Another wonderful ball, but couldn't keep it in. Pema Kunzang was making that run. Lifting it up. Tekil Hazam on the run inside the penalty box. Another critical interception cleared off. Referee has pointed at the corner flag. This will be the 13th corner for Team Bhutan. Sonam Chodin behind the ball, taking the 13th corner for Team Bhutan. Inside. 11 black shirts have fallen back to defend. They know how crucial these final moments are. Kanga. Heavy touch goes out. Juan Arcadius taking her time now. Throws it down the line. Keeps it alive. News has come on in the under 20 girls. We have scored in Saudi Arabia, the under 20 Dragon Girls. Bhutan are trailing behind out here at Chan Limitang, the senior girls. News is coming from Saudi Arabia right now. Bhutan have another chance inside the box. Kunzang cross in. Tekil Hazam. Almost getting the equalizer. Tried a clever move with her left back heel. That was another wonderful moment. A goal scoring opportunity. Kunzang with that clearance. Dickey with the back heel. Left foot. Faint touch. Team Malaysia has put this game to bed now. It is to their jersey number 8. Dekia. She has sealed the deal. It is all over. This is the final action, and it is Team Malaysia who is at the rejoicing end. Jersey number 8, Farahia Muhammad Redzuan. Jersey number 11, Adriana. Should get some credit as well. Sangeeta cleared it off, couldn't clear it off enough. Put it on the plate for jersey number 8. Dekia. She made no mistake, slotted it home. That is the 3rd goal for the Malayan Tigresses. And this has sealed the deal. It has indeed put the game to bed. Celebrating with her head coach, Joel Corneli, on the sideline. They will end this on a high, positive note. Final seconds to play for. Sonam Chodron, all hope is not lost. They are giving everything they've got, leaving everything on the pitch. The Dragon Girls. Fans admiring it. Another chance. Sangeeta way off her line. Decisive moment. Took the right decision. Clears it off. Kunzang. Good cut in. Lifts it up. And that is the full-time whistle. The Malayan Tigresses are victorious out here in this final game of the Women's Tri Nation Series 2025 that Bhutan has hosted for the very first time. The journey didn't start well, but they have ended it superbly well. The opening match, they lost 2-1 to Hong Kong, China. Their final game against the host team, they have won 3-1. 3 different goal scorers, 3 beautiful goals. Sarah with that equalizer, Aline with that second beautiful left foot curler, and Dekia putting the game to bed in the final moment. It was Team Bhutan who opened the scoring through Ishibida, but that wasn't enough. The Malayan Tigresses stand tall. They will head back home with a win to remember, led by their well-experienced team captain, Steffi Sachkor, one of the strongest players easily in the team, and it was jersey number 15, Sarah, the main player out here today, and assist a goal. Thank you, everyone. With this, we come to the end of the Women's Tri Nation Series 2025 out here at Bhutan. Sarah rejoicing at the end, all smiles. There are the 2 goal scorers waving at our camera. They will go home happy and on a high note. I'm your commentator, Tenzin Tile, signing off. And as usual, I'd like to thank my media team for putting in all the effort and bringing you this match live straight from Chan Limitang. Kara Luka Dinche, match Sinami Dilu, Datu Senjapchu Nandira Yu, Dalipaya Nandira Shuna se, Nihole Sel de Vila, Kadinche Garalu. Lasso, Tamcharangi Kadinche is the Judila.